Your home is supposed to be your sanctuary. Whatever your home is, an apartment, a house, a van, a RV, whatever your place of dwelling, a place where you come home to at the end of the day, dealing with the public, dealing with people on the road, dealing with traffic, dealing with coworkers. At the end of the day, or when you need to relax, you go to a place that you call your home. The worst thing in life you can have is someone in your home that you hate. A family member, a roommate, whoever. A sanctuary is a place where you recharge your soul. A sanctuary is a place you gain refuge from the outside world. Again, whatever you call your sanctuary, whatever you call your home, I call my car my home. But I'll tell you right now, there's times in my life when I lived at home when I was a child. There's times in my life where I visit family members that there's such a stain in your soul when you sit in a place at the end of the day. You sit in a place at the end of the day and you hate the people that are in the room. Every time they come in the room, it's trouble. It's contentious. It's argument. It's something's going on. Drama, fights, nastiness, or just an attitude, just an energy. People bring energy into a room. As you get older, you realize that. You realize that certain people are who they are. They bring an energy into the room. Some people steal energy. Some people push energy. And as you become mature, you don't want to fight everyone. You don't want to change everyone because you realize you can't. But you want to have peace within yourself. And when you're living with someone that you hate, and that's the right word. I know some people don't like to use the word hate, but hate was even in the Bible. It said there was a time to hate. But if you don't want to live with hate, then you're going to have to move out. And you're going to have to be very cautious when you go to visit family. One is, I love to be independent. Even since I was young, I always wanted to get out there and work and go, because I knew it was a key to independence. But beyond the independence, I love peace. For me, how I define it, how I like to relax, how I like to enjoy my downtime. There's things that aggravate me being on the road when people park too next to me, dealing with traffic. But how I justify it in my mind is I could always move. But at the end of the day, when you're in your house and you can't move, because that's the house you have to sleep in, that's the house you're tied to. If you know you don't have any exit strategy anytime soon, you can hate this world extra. You can hate people extra. That's how domestic disputes happen. Because you're so angry, and that's the right word, that you know you're stuck, you know you hate them, you know they're never going to change, and now it escalates to physical altercations. Because you basically say, you're a piece of shit, why don't you do this? And it goes back and forth. People don't change. People don't change. Tattoo this on your forehead. People don't change. They were the same as a child, they're the same as an adult. Some people do change a little. But you know what I mean. What I can tell you in my experience in life, that one of the worst positions you can put yourself in is living with people you hate. Whether they're your children, whether they're your spouse, whether they're your parents, whether they're your roommate. If you hate the people you live with, you might as well be dead. And you know it, you wish death on them because you said this ain't the way to live. And that's the truth. Don't lie. Lying's a sin. That's the truth. And what I'm telling you is wholesome. Don't hurt anyone, but you got to get out of that situation. You got to get out of that situation. You got to get a divorce. You got to tell your children to get out. You got to tell your parents to get out. Or you just have to keep your mouth shut and never visit them again. You got a decision to make as an adult. There's only so many decisions you can make as a child. And for every parent that puts their child through suffering because they're too insecure to leave their spouse, shame on them. But I tell you right now, there's a lot of things in this world that are shit, period. And one of those things is living with people you hate. Might as well be dead. Do what you need to do in a safe, legal way. In a way where you put most of the emphasis on you. Because they're not going to change. You have to change. You have to change your routines. You have to change what you're going to do. You have to change your exit strategy. The burning of your soul in being so upset throughout the course of your day because of someone else is horrible. You know, one of the reasons I like independence is because, look, if I mess up, and I do, I have myself to blame. You know, if I have a bad day and I cause it, self-suffering, then I can take accountability and I can unwind. But when someone else ruins my day, I hate it. I hate it. Because you give people power over your life. You give people power over your peace. When you live with people you hate, you have no sanctuary. You have hell. You're in the lion's den. You're in Satan's sanctuary. Oh, and you know it. Some of your children, they're Satan. You know it. You know, look, your peace is priceless. Your peace is priceless. You know, I'm saying some shocking things in this video, but for most of you, you know, this is the 100% truth because you live with life. You know, don't try to act like this is some grand thing. You live with life. You want to stick your head in the sand? You want to watch another Hallmark movie? You want to hope that all your family can get together for Thanksgiving? You're out of your fucking mind. Okay. You want to pop another pill and let your kids suffer? Is that what you want to do? You should have never had kids. You should have never got married. And you should never get roommates. Hey guys, look. It's a journey in life, you know. And it could be a tough road. I mean, you always put things in perspective because I think about the totally destitute. I think about people in third world countries. But I also think, okay, about what's my responsibility as an adult to make my life better. And it's tough because you know that severing of relationships, moving out, not visiting boundaries, you know they cause a death. Every time you cut someone off, what you're basically doing is saying they're dead to me, so now I have to grieve. And it's tough. It's tough. You know, maybe you can find a certain balance sometimes, but sometimes you're not going to be able to. But you have to ask yourself, are you willing to deal with the grief of separation, or do you want to hate life every day you live? Do you want to suffer every day you live? Do you want to hate the people you have to come home to every day of your life? Oh, what a way to live. And a lot of people live like that. A lot of people put up with it. Oh, they're really nice. They mean well. They're fucking mentally disturbed. They'll never change. And they're nasty as hell. And they may go to hell. They may not. But they're nasty. You know you damn well if you go to heaven, you don't want them next to you. You don't even want to live with them. If you don't want to live with someone, you think you want to go to heaven with someone? No, not me. Not me. That's truth. So look, you know, let the eternal judgment go to God, okay? However that works out, I don't even know how that'll work out. But I know for me, I don't want to suffer through the rest of my life in this world. And that's what you do when you live with people you hate.